Hello my beauties, welcome to my monthly favorites. As you can see, we are back in my room, so we are going to go on a journey to see what I enjoyed in the month of October. If you follow me on Snapchat, you know that I was in San Francisco and Vancouver in the bottom half of October, which means a lot of my favorite things kind of revolves around with traveling, anything that's travel friendly, and things that I've enjoyed on the go. So let's go straight into it. So I actually got this concealer a long time ago and I haven't started using it until recently because I feel like my under eyes have been super dry, and this cream concealer covers my dark circles like a dream. It does not even show through. It's such high coverage and it doesn't crease or anything like that. The only thing is because I have oily skin, so what I do is I do put a bit of a light sort of translucent powder over it just to set it, but other than that, it is so good for dark circles and eye bags because they just disappear, and it's so creamy. This color is medium, which is perfect for my skin color, and the fact that it's in a little compact, it's just so luxurious. It's got a mirror, it's great to travel with. Because of its cream sort of consistency, you don't have to worry about it being, you know, too runny or go off really easily. So I've been loving this and it is the best. This has been one of my favorite eyeshadow this month because of the color. I love the fact that it's got those burgundy and deep purples and plums because that's actually my favorite type of color in general. It's so good for fall, and I used this to death when I was in San Fran because it has all the colors that I would wanted, which are the plums, the rose gold, and also the lovely gold in this palette. Just ties everything together. I just pretty much apply it over my mobile eyelid as an eyeliner type of thing, and then if I want a bit more dramatic or depth, I just add a bit more of that contour or mixing color to the outer corners. And it's really easy, basically just a blending brush, a dab of that color, and you can sort of like smoke it out. I actually wore this palette for my friend's, my best friend's wedding as well, so it really complemented her color tone because her color tone was like dusty pink sort of rose color, which this palette is all about. And I just love the consistency. It's really buttery. It's super comparable to Tom Ford's, but the thing is, because it's such a smaller compact, this is definitely more travel friendly because I find the Tom Ford palettes a bit too big for traveling. So this has been really good. And then all I do is grab one of that really beautiful rose gold color and I just sweep it all over my eyelids. And this is pretty much what I wear on a daily basis when in the month of October. So that's literally all I did. Super nice. Now these tweezers I actually got on the plane when I was traveling. I think it's when I was flying with Qantas or Virgin, I'm not sure. The cool thing, it has a light so you can actually get those stubborn hairs, and it also has a mirror as well so you can see in the dark places. It can act as a torch if you really need it for a torch, but other than that, it's been really good for just taking out those stubborn hairs that you can't usually see with a naked eye, and also like hard to reach places. So, you know, if you want to do your underarms or if you want to do your intimate areas, I don't know, whatever tickles your fancy, but pretty much I use this for like everything, and it's so good for traveling because of the light. The battery has lasted so long. Very surprised, and it's in a really nice sort of travel friendly case, so you won't miss it because it's so pink and silver. This is probably an essential thing in New York City, but for me, I use it a lot more often when I'm traveling, not so much when I'm back home because I have chargers everywhere, but this is actually super handy for when you're traveling. This is like just a portable battery pack, and I like the fact that it looks like a suitcase, so it comes in various colors. This was the only one that I had left because I wanted every other color and they didn't have it. It's really small and compact, it's quite heavy, and this actually gives you 2 iPhone chargers. I just basically got a smaller, like a less, you know, long cord for like just charging a battery. I think you get these from any electronic shops. I saw this when I was in Taiwan and I was like, no, I can't buy Kate Spade in Taiwan, I'm like crazy. So when I saw it again in Hong Kong, I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy the bullet and buy it because I really like it. Basically, it's like a little coin purse and it's in a shape of a cassette player. I was just talking to some friends about like, oh my god, do you remember those back in those days when we used to like record music from the radio using our cassette players and things like that. And cassettes are something that, you know, nowadays people will have no idea what they were because we don't use that anymore. I know that it's really expensive just to buy a coin purse, but really liked it, so I bought it anyways. I thought this would be great for traveling when I put my cards and stuff like in there. But it just so happened that when I bought this thing, it fit in here like perfectly, like literally like, you know, 2 peas in a pod, like a glove, like it was made for this. So when it fit in there so nicely, I'm like, you know what, I think this is going to be a new home because it's like almost like it's meant to be. So I've pretty much been traveling with the portable charger, and then I put the cord inside like this, so I kind of like twist it a little bit and I just pop it in here, and literally that's all I've been like, you know, traveling with. Michelle Phan has been super inspiring. I've watched her since like, you know, back then in 2003 or 4, and I loved her content, and I always thought to myself, this girl is going to go far, and she did. And the fact that she has her own book, I think it's very admiring. It's something that I would also want to work towards, to wanting to get my own book as well. Her book has been very inspiring. I've actually finished it, but I do enjoy reading like an actual book at nighttime, because I feel like that way it does make you fall asleep a lot faster. And also just the feel of touching paper and just looking at these graphics on paper is so much different to just watching or something like that on your tablet or your phone. So I do actually prefer the hard copy. Her journey has been really inspiring. I think if you guys were to read a book about a beauty guru, definitely pick up Michelle Phan's, because I think you can definitely learn something from here. Reading is very important just in life in general. Like, I feel like reading should be something that you guys do regardless, whether it's for school or for work or for own pleasure. Just read a little, you know. I think even if you read just like a couple pages per night, I think that would help in just like, you know, everything. I've been taking this everywhere with me this whole month. It doesn't matter where I go, whether it's like overnight stay or like long-term stay or just going out for the day, I've been using this to death. It's actually a Hello Kitty and Thermos collaboration. I actually got this in the airport on my way to Hong Kong, although this is actually a Taiwan exclusive limited edition piece, so I'm not sure if you can still get this, but I got this at the Hong Kong airport. This has been great because I love drinking tea, so I put my teas in there, and even though it's like boiling hot in the morning, by like evening it's still pretty warm. So I was like, this is really, really good. I pretty much like have water or tea in here at all times, so I leave this beside my bed and I kind of like hydrate that way, because it's really hard to just have a water bottle, whereas you have a flask, keeps everything warm for you. And the good thing about this one, it has a lid, so I can close it, and if I want to drink it, all I have to do is just press the button. The old one that I had to do a twist top, which was getting really annoying at one time, so I find that the button ones are better because these are just great for lazy people like me. I like everything Kete. Love it. Yeah, totally lost it. So that was all of my monthly favorites for October. If you enjoyed this kind of format, let me know by hitting that like button and comment below. Tell me what was your favorite thing of October, because I'm curious. I'm always looking for new things to try. So why don't you share, because sharing is caring. I will see you in my next video. Bye.